Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. We all can agree that planning a party, whichever type it is, wedding, birthday, naming ceremony, bridal party, is one of the most tiring, exhausting and mentally draining things you would want to be engaged in. I would explain why some folks would rather just let it out to someone else to plan for them. That brings us to what we're going to be talking about in today's video. Today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you some practical tips that you can follow if you want to plan a bridal party. Yeah, these tips are not something I just went online to Google and then come to tell you. They are practical things that I've done and that has worked and has made planning a bridal party easy for me. For those of you that do not know, I'm a trained and experienced teacher, to be precise, early years. Okay, so I worked in the teaching career for more than 6 years. But when I moved to Estonia, I couldn't get a job in the educational sector. So I had to, switch career and start doing something else. But like they say, once a teacher, always a teacher. And as a class teacher, I have been opportune to plan a lot of party, birthday, bridal party, to be precise, naming ceremony and all of that. And out of the benevolence of my heart, I've decided to share with you some of the things that I get to do when I am in charge or assisting in planning a bridal party, because I have planned a few for some of my friends and some of my colleagues. Before we move on, if this is your first time of watching, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ugoma and it's always a delight to have you join us. If you're interested in lifestyle, getting to know new places, DIYs like we're about to do right now, and everything that makes life beautiful, do not hesitate to hit the subscribe button to subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you're notified each time I drop a new video. Feel free to also share this video, drop a comment at the end of the video to let me know where you are watching from. For my existing subscribers, guys, you know how much I always feel about you. Thank you buddies for always coming back. Thank you for always holding me down. Welcome back, guys. Like I said earlier, I'm just going to be sharing with you some steps that you can take or emulate when you are planning a bridal party. God, I love bridal showers. I love bridal showers so much. Like, I do not always miss it. Okay, I think I've just missed one, but then all right guys, let's just jump right at it. I mean, who goes about planning a bridal party without knowing the bride? It doesn't even make sense. Like, you're just going to be planning rubbish. But try as much as possible to have a good knowledge of the bride. And if you do not, maybe look for someone that is close to the bride, that really knows the bride, to tag along with you while you plan. Okay, that is very, very important because it goes a long way to determine what kind of party you're planning, the activities, the food, the colors and all of that. So when you have a good knowledge of the bride, it helps you to have a good bridal shower party. If you have a good knowledge of the bride, you'll be able to determine what kind of party the bride normally likes, which brings us back to number one, which is knowing the bride. So for instance, you should be considering if you want it to be a surprise party or if you want to carry the bride along. Okay, if the bride is someone that doesn't like surprises, you do not want to try to plan it without them. But if the bride is one of those cool babes that does not, they don't really care, whatever you plan is okay by them, you can go ahead and plan without them. So it brings us back to step number one, which is knowing the bride. When you have a good knowledge of the bride, you'll be able to decipher if the bride would prefer a surprise party or if she would want you to carry her along. So I'm going to use my bridal shower as an example. I'm one of those people that, okay, let's say I like surprises. I like good surprises. Please don't give me rubbish surprises that will make my heart to jump. Like good, beautiful surprises. And even though I know that my group of friends usually plan bridal showers for one another when someone is getting married, I knew they were planning something for me, but I didn't have a clue what they were planning. Now that is the surprise. I knew something was going on, but I don't have an idea what they were doing. It caught me by surprise, even though I was aware that they were doing something for me. Like, it caught me by surprise. That is how beautiful bridal parties can be. Now, to explain further about the team, I'm a YouTuber, okay? So my friends know I'm a YouTuber. I make videos for YouTube, Instagram, and all of that. Do you know what they did? They actually chose a YouTube themed bridal shower party for me. God, it was amazing. Like, even though I knew they were planning something for me, I never thought they could go towards that line of like, oh, let's make a cake, YouTube theme. And they chose dress code white, red, and black. Picking a theme for your bridal party spices up the event. Okay, if the bride is a fashion designer, you could pick a fashion theme. You could say everybody dress sassy. I don't want to dive further into that because we could keep talking and talking and talking and spend the whole day talking about that. You do not, I repeat, you do not want to leave anyone behind. So for instance, one of my friends is having a bridal shower and I wasn't invited, or I wasn't carried along, or I didn't even know it, and I just found out from someone else. I would really feel bad. So you want to try as much as possible to carry all of our friends along. If you do not know all of the bride's friends, you could ask each and every one of them, is someone missing? Who do you think the bride would like to be in this event? Let's add the person. That is if you're planning a surprise party. But if the bride is involved in the planning, like it's not a surprise party, you both are planning it together, then you could leave that to the bride. She knows the kind of people she wants at her event. You want to draw out a budget, you want to know how much you want to spend, how much you're going to be asking the friends to bring, like, because of course you guys are going to be eating, you guys are going to be drinking, you guys are going to be doing a whole lot of things. So the budget will determine what kind of event it is. If it's going to be an intimate one with just few friends where you just come, celebrate the bride, or if it's going to be a big extravagant one. Okay, so your budget is very, very important. Most of the time when we plan bridal parties, we usually just use a friend's house or an event center, like a cozy event center. Most of the bridal parties I've planned or I've been involved in are usually surprise parties. So we do this to make the bride clueless. We just say, oh, we're going somewhere, and then dress well. Or sometimes we don't even tell them to dress well. Like for mine, my friend Funke just came and was like, yeah, we need to go to the market. It was few days, it was about 3 days to my wedding, and then we needed to pick a few things from the market. She was my maid of honor, and she was like, let's just go. And then I was just there. I had to take down my wig at some point because I was tired. We went to Balogun markets, walking all around the market. I didn't know they already had plans to use one of our friends' house. And then she was like, oh, sorry, I need to quickly pick something from Mimi. And I was like, oh girl, okay, let's go. When I opened the door, to my surprise, everyone was already inside. And then what welcomed me was surprise. And like it was really beautiful. Okay, so if you're planning something like that, if you have a friend whose house is big or who have a big space in their house, you guys can decide to use that. Or if you want to, do it outside, maybe rent an event center, rent a hall, depending on how big or how small your event can be. Choose your venue rightly. If you're doing a surprise party, make sure it's something that the bride would not even, I might not even go there. She just take it like a normal day. Maybe we're visiting somebody or we're going to pick something, and then you save yourself a lot of explanation. We've had a party planned that we just decided, okay, you know what, we want to make jollof rice and chicken. We threw it to the floor, like, okay, you know what, if you have rice, you can bring rice. If you have chicken. And by the end of the day, we had more than enough to prepare for the event. We made the jollof rice, we made the chicken sauce, we made everything, and then we taxed ourselves a particular sum of money to buy the drinks and to bake the cake and to make a dress for the bride and get a makeup artist for the bride, and which brings us back to what we discussed earlier about budgeting. Okay, so like I said earlier, the budget is really very important because it determines every other thing that you'll be doing on that day. Dress code is very, very important. You don't want to plan a bridal party without a dress code. Let's rewind back to when I talked about mine, where they picked the YouTube themed party for me. Okay, so the dress code they picked was red, white and black, which is like the YouTube theme. So the dress code is really, really very important, okay, because it makes the event colorful. You guys are just looking so cute and adorable in your outfit. You could pick your dress code based on colors, fabric, movie. Let's move on a serious note. I'm really excited. Please, if you have a bridal party coming on, do I stay to invite me, please? I promise to wear the dress code. The concept of bridal shower to me is, celebrating the bride and, being with her in a final moment of singlehood and, wishing her all the best with your gifts, your prayers, and beautiful moments of hanging out. It doesn't mean that when she's married, she can hang out with you. It's just like a ritual we do. Okay, so, and I believe that a bridal party or a bridal shower is not complete without a farewell gift from a group of friends to her. Okay, so gifting is very, very important. Now, you can decide to make it an individual gift, like, okay, everyone just get a gift for the bride, or you all can agree to contribute a particular sum of money to get her a particular thing, which is what I and my friend normally do. We contribute a particular sum of money and then we use it for the planning. Sometimes we can say everyone is dropping 20k and we're about, say, 15 or 20. So the money actually goes a long way for us, for the venue, for the food, for the gift, for the bride's dress, for the cake, to get the makeup artist, because it's gonna be a surprise. You can't be telling her to make up or to dress. Yeah, she could even do her makeup. When she comes, the makeup artist cleans it up and does a better makeup for her. Like, she's gonna be just clueless about what is going on. Okay, because we had already contributed some money for the event. Playing bridal party games is always my highlight about bridal party, a bridal shower, whatever, whichever one you want to call it. No bridal party is fun without games. Guys, why would you go to a bridal party and everyone is just looking at each other? Like, you need games. You can consult me for bridal party games. I'm at your service. To be honest with you, you cannot have a fun-filled or beautiful bridal party without games. Like, who does that? If you do not have a clue about games, you can check Pinterest. Pinterest is always my go-to when it comes to drawing out an idea or planning something. Go to Pinterest. There are a lot of bridal games to check out or to do there. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I hope you found this video helpful, resourceful enough. Let me know in the comment section what you think about these steps, if they are practical enough, and if you think you would emulate them or share them with somebody you know that is planning a bridal shower for another friend of theirs. Also, I would like to know where you're watching from, or where you're watching from. I would really like to know. I think it's high time I get to know where people are watching me from. Let me know how far I've gone. Okay, that was on a lighter note, guys. Thank you again for watching. If you're yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, do not forget to hit the subscribe button, to subscribe, turn on the notification bell, guys. It is really very important because you want to know each time I get to post a new video. Like this video, feel free to share it with your friends. It really means so much. It actually helps my video to do well, and I'll see you in the next vlog. Bye.